Hello, it's Robert here from Academy of Inner Resonance, and I would like to talk to you today about how to choose crystals. When you're choosing crystals, it's important to find your own way, because we're all different, so we'll all use a different sense. Because usually it's one of our 6 senses that we're going to use. I'm going to go through them now and see which one feels most natural for you. If you're a visual person and you're going to choose a crystal, you might just look at them and just know because one of them stands out to you visually. So you might just go, oh, that is so beautiful. That's the crystal. I just know it. If you are somebody who is sensitive touch-wise, then you might find that you're looking at the crystals and as you wave your hands over, one of them just feels lovely, just feels like the right one. Or you may sense energy from them, maybe a tingling in your palm when you put it over the crystal that's right for you. If you use your sense of hearing, your sense of sound, it could be that you hear the note of a crystal. This happened recently. I did a talk on crystals and there was somebody in the room who I don't think had that much experience, but they just said straight away it was rose quartz that we were working with. And they said they heard the note of it. They could hear a note when they worked with it. If your sense of taste is strong, you might find that when you get to the right crystal, maybe you taste something wonderful, maybe chocolate, I don't know. Whatever it is that you taste, that you know that's the right crystal for you. If it's the sense of smell, maybe you'll smell something beautiful when you pick it up or you look at it. I have an aunt who I've been giving healings to over a number of years. Every time I do a healing, she always asks me where the flowers are in the room. She can always smell flowers whenever I do a healing, so her sense of smell is obviously very developed. And the other way, of course, is just to know. So you just know instantly, I've got to get some lapis or rose quartz or desert rose. I know it's desert rose, you just know. Another way you can do it is use a pendulum. So what you might do is, you obviously have to work out which way first is for yes, positive. So for me, I know that it goes in a clockwise direction, and anti-clockwise I know for me is no. So you might take a pendulum over your crystals, and when you reach the right one, you go, oh, okay, yep. That's the right one. Actually, that's not the right one because it doesn't want to do it. It's saying, nope. Yeah, selenite. Okay, that's nice. I like selenite. So, yeah, when you get to the right one, the pendulum goes, for me, goes in clockwise direction. For you, it could be different. So you have to first of all establish which is your yes and which is your no. When I do shows, what I find is people come up to me and they say to me, can you recommend a crystal for me, please? Because I'm starting a new job to give me more confidence, or I need a crystal to help me move on from an old relationship. And what I always say is, the best way to choose a crystal is for you to focus on what you want it for first. So use your intent. Energy follows thought. By fine-tuning your mind and being clear about what you want it for, then only that crystal or crystals are going to stand out to you that you need. So what I find is, when they actually choose the crystal and I tell them what it's for, they're often surprised. They say it's so spot on. We might be thinking we're the ones doing the choosing, but actually the crystals are choosing us at the same time. And I've seen that happen when I've done holistic shows where I've had a beautiful crystal, but for whatever reason nobody's looked at it. And then on the same day, this same crystal that usually people ignore, I've had 3 or 4 people pick it up, looking at it, saying, wow, what a beautiful crystal. And I'm thinking to myself, gosh, that's interesting. Nobody normally looks at that crystal. And then somebody comes along, picks it up and says, that's for me. They buy it and off they go. So to me, what happens is the crystal's getting ready and it's sending out an energy and people are starting to pick up on it. So it's fascinating to watch. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're interested in more videos. You'll also find a link below to the school website where there's info on things like courses, retreats, and there's also info on crystals and a blog.